Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Viva La K, and let's get into it. So if you're new to my channel, what it do? If you're returning, what it do? So y'all, I've been seeing the Waydamin set, and it's been so cute, but it be selling out. So I said, you know what? I'm about to go on a mini vacay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and try to make it myself. And the plus she ain't had this color, so I was just like, all right, let me just go ahead and do my own thing. So I just got one of these little shirts that I already had in my closet and decided to trace over it. So this set was very easy, so y'all can do it on y'all first try, just like I did. I ain't make one before this, so I was just like, let me just go ahead and freehand it. So yeah, let's get into it. All you're gonna need is a marker or highlighter, your pens, and a measuring tape. And just go ahead and start tracing and cutting out, and then get the pinning. Very simple. Y'all don't forget to leave y'all seam allowance, at least an inch or an inch and a half, so that you can sew it up on the sides. Don't forget, you have to sew. You don't want your shirt too small. Okay, and your shirt should look like this once you're finished. So I just went ahead and flipped it inside out and just started pinning it on the sides and on the bottom, like into a circle rotation basically. So when it goes into the sewing machine, all they gotta do is sew down the sides, then sew down the bottom. And you gotta sew down the arms, you know, so it could look like you bought it from a store. Good. Well, more so just hemming the armhole, okay? Y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah, so you just go ahead and do that. That was quick and easy. Just follow what I'm doing. And everything that you pin it down is what you just be sewing down on the sewing machine. So it's very simple. Just take your time. Watch this video as many times as needed. But yeah, so all you're going to do is go ahead and hem up everything. And then we're going to move to the next item. Okay, so the remaining parts of the shirt will be the skirt. And also that little piece that's on the floor would be the waistband. But I prefer to use an elastic band. So if y'all can get y'all elastic band, get y'all a thick elastic band. It'll have you snatch and it'll look more like a Waydamin skirt. But I'm just giving y'all the blueprint, okay? Y'all don't have to use this fabric. Y'all can use another fabric. But yeah, so this will be your skirt. And then you'll just go ahead and cut off the remaining parts if it's not even. And then we're about to use the measuring tape to go ahead and start hemming up the top. So what I did was I basically pinned it up like a pleated skirt at the top about 1 inch. So you'll use about 1 inch, 1.5 inch, and just keep the same motion going so that it'll look like a pleated uniform skirt. So basically what I'm doing right here is measuring it out, and every time I will reach an inch or inch and a half, depending on your size, I would just go ahead and pin it, put a pin right there, so that I won't lose my spot on where I want to pin it at. So right here, just pay close attention to what I'm doing, because you're going to need this step. This step is essential. So you see how I'm gathering it at the top like a uniform skirt. And then the more you do it, the easier to get. And then it just start all coming along. So I'm just measuring, and wherever the tape stops at, I'm just placing the pin right there vertically And then once I'm finished measuring, I'm just going to combine the pins horizontally, and that'll just start the pleats. And you want to make sure everything matches up evenly, because that is where you'll be placing your waistband. Like I said, I recommend you getting an elastic band for your waistband, like the actual Waydamin set. But I was just trying to do this with just a shirt to just show y'all how to do it. Like I said, this is just a blueprint. Y'all go ahead and make it better than me. Okay, so now that we're all finished with the tennis skirt, it should look like that. See how the pleats are forming? Yes, it should look like that. But make sure y'all get y'all some starch, because them pleats are going to drop. Make sure when y'all doing this part, y'all get y'all ruler. Don't freehand like I did. So right here, I'm just folding it in half and pinning it as I go along so that the waistband will be thick. And when it's time to add the waistband, it should look like that. You should be doing it on the inside when it's time to sew it down. Okay, let's move down to the underpants. So with the remaining part of the shirt, which is the arm sleeve, I decided to trace a pair of my underwears, and this is the shape that I had got from mine. You can use whatever shape that you have of panties, but these are the ones that I chose. Okay, so I'm just going ahead and using the arm sleeves and turning them into underpants. Don't forget to leave your seam allowance. I left seam allowance on these. And for this, all you're going to do is just pin up the sides and the bottom. It's so simple and easy. Okay, so now it's time to move to the shirt. So all I'm doing is sewing down the sides everywhere I pinned, and also around the waist and the armholes. I just hem those up, and that's about it. So once you're finished with the shirt, it should look like this. So now it's time to move to the skirt. So we're just sewing down the pleats. We ain't sewing on the bang just yet. We're sewing down the pleats, and we're also sewing down the bottom of the skirt. Then we're going to add the band. But when you add the band, you're going to turn it inside out, so that way you will not see where the band was sewn down at. Now it's time to add the band. And when you add the band, just make sure the band remains folded so that when it's time to turn this skirt inside out, it will look right. So once you sew on your waistband, it should look similar to this. But if you have an elastic band, it'll look 10 times better. But like I said, this is just the blueprint. Y'all can do your own thing. So I decided to use a button, but if you get an elastic band, then you don't have to worry about that. So right here, I'm just going ahead and hemming up my underpants so that I can move them to the sewing machine. And this is the last step of the sewing session. Don't forget to hem the waist on your underpants, because you don't want your underpants to be falling off or too big or loose. So make sure you hem the waistband of your panties. These Jones really came out looking like Speedos. I'm not playing. But yeah, yours should look like this. Now it's time to go ahead and start ironing the pleats. This is when you'll need your starch because they started falling. But look, it's okay. Because when you make yours, it's going to be perfect. I'm just here to show y'all all it takes, okay? But yeah, so just make sure you got your starch and your skirt gonna come out cute. And so I just closed the skirt up right here and started going over the pleats one more time because I didn't have starch, so they was dropping, falling, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, these are the finished results. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also share this to your peoples, your friends, your boo thing, whoever. Because it's giving a Waydamin summer. Yeah, this is real cute. So yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. And what other outfit inspo should I do next? Yeah, definitely let me know about that one. All right, bye y'all.